Hey, this is Jeremiah from Hospitality Copywriting. And as you know, in the hospitality industry these days, there's nothing more important than direct bookings. That's not just important for your hotel, especially during any type of economic downturn, but it's also really important for your career. So that's what I'm going to show you in today's presentation. Check it out. I just wrote a new book called 300% More Direct Bookings in 30 Days. This is right here. Right? So it's paperback, full color, and this shows all my tips, tricks, and techniques for copywriting. I'll show you exactly what this does, but first I want to show you that 300%, yes, I know it's a big number, but go big or go home, right? So I'll give you this guarantee. You have 90 days to give this a try. If it doesn't work for you, just show some of the things you did to show you gave it an honest try, and I'll give you a full refund for the cover price. That way, this is the lowest possible risk with the biggest possible gains. That's fair, right? Because after all, we're talking about 300%. That's a huge number increase in direct bookings. If you're getting 20% of your business through your website now, that means you're going to move that all the way up to 80%. I mean, think about what kind of hero you would be in your hotel when you do that. If you're getting 30% and you move it up to 120% territory, first of all, I know that's impossible, but those are good problems to have, and I would still give you the refund just for putting these pieces in place. All right, so here's the big question. How can I make such a big promise, right? Let me show you how. So in this right here, we see this is a complete copywriting system for anyone who wants measurable results. So remember, copywriting comes from the term, I write something and it's so good that I can copy it a lot of times and continue getting measurable results. That's where the word copywriting comes from. So with this, we're doing something that when we put it out there, we always have a way to measure the results. That's the only way you know which copy is better. And in this system, that's the only way you know which promotions are giving you the most reservations. So this is all about measurable results. At the end of this 30 days, you should be able to tell me exactly down to the dollar how much this produced for you. All right, and I'm not just making this up. This is not my system. This is a system that Agora Publishing created and has used since 1978. In 2015, they did $500 million in revenue, and it's simply this. It's a feeder system to get people into a free kind of correspondence, and then we move them into promotions. We move them into buyers, and this has been very, very successful. You've probably read Agora newsletters before, The Motley Fool, Money Morning, and there are dozens more. So this has worked like gangbusters in copywriting, and I feel that it can work in the hospitality industry too, because what works in one industry can work in other industries too. We need to borrow ideas from other industries, and that's how we get breakthrough results. Right? So this is not something new. This is tried and tested. Okay? Tested advertising methods tested. Okay? If you haven't read Tested Advertising Methods, you got to read it. Okay? John Caples, he wrote, they laughed when I sat down at the piano, but when I started to play. That ad was so famous that actually the founder of BuzzFeed, he has that quote on his desk, and he looks at it every day to make sure that everything he does has a story. It has something that's alluding to an emotional transformation. So without being able to test what you're doing and without being able to engage people, we don't have a business. Copywriting is all about making that engagement so we have a business. All right? Copywriting is all about ROI. So how do we guarantee ROI with this system? Let me show you. All right. In this 30-day step-by-step dummies guide for getting more direct bookings, I'll give you step-by-step instructions in the booking autopilot. So you will be able to know exactly what you need to do for every single day of the program, right? Hey, on day 3, I need to collect photographs and recommendations. Number 4, I need to think about my ideal guest and choose the right OTA channels to reach them. So this is a step-by-step guide. And the most important thing about this guide is that you do not have to read through the entire book to get started, right? I feel that would be kind of a waste of time. You want to be able to get the book on day 1 and start on day 1, right? It's made so that you always know what you need to know on the day you need to know it. And I really feel that any other way, it's just learning for learning's sake. This is a how-to manual, just like when you're repairing your motorcycle. That's exactly what it's like. This is what we need to do. These are the tools to do it. These are the actions you need to take, right? So I'll tell you a little bit about what that means. In this book, I'll show you how to sell this system to your management group, your general manager internally. The IRR, internal rate of return. I'll show you how to calculate the internal rate of return so they will feel good giving you the time, the freedom, the budget to do this project. I'll show you how to measure your success so you can tell exactly how much you generated, and you can also take credit for this. Remember, I said direct bookings are not just important for your hotel, but also for your success in your career. We measure the results you get here, and that helps you further your career. All right. It's about you and a successful career, as I just mentioned. Okay, so to do that, to help you be more successful, I'll give you a ton of ideas that you can steal. These are good examples of hotel marketing. These are good examples of social media marketing. These are good examples of bait pieces that you can create to get more leads. I'll give you my guide for making a 365-day social media marketing calendar. You get a system for getting direct, measurable bookings from Facebook without commissions. This is a very cool system. It uses technology, but this is a Facebook post. Somebody can push on the picture, click, and they'll go directly to that picture, directly to the booking engine that doesn't have anything else. It only has that picture, so they can't get lost. They click on that, they fill in their credit card details, and the reservation goes directly into your PMS. So this is about high-tech, measurable results that you can tell your staff, you can tell your management group. I had so many reservations, such and such room types, so many room nights, and these are the guests, and you can take credit for that. I'll also give you an easy 8-step conversion optimization guide for your hotel's website. This shows you all of the things you should be doing and the things you should not be doing on your hotel website to get the most conversions, right? This is where copywriting comes in to help you make your website much, much better at generating direct reservations. All right. You'll get a lead generation strategy that helps you capture 10 to 20 new leads every day. This is a really cool strategy. This actually gives your hotel a free app for all the local, cool sights and sounds in your area. This is something valuable, and when people sign up for this, then they can also go into your email marketing funnel. So give something of value, and people always want to repay you for being kind and giving value, but then they also give you the permission to market to them on a more regular basis. So it's a win-win. All right, but I don't forget about your group sales. I'll give you scripts for drumming up group sales business. Just follow these, and you can take the fear out of cold calling and qualifying sales leads. I'll give you a proven system for warm email prospecting. If you don't like the phone, if you don't like cold calling, like many of us, just follow this, and it'll make it really easy for you to write short, friendly emails that get replies. All right. This book also shows you how to make lots of different kinds of promotions. It shows you step by step, push this button, do this, do that. You can, set it up for early bookings, set it up for, stay 5 days, pay for, flash deals, social media marketing. This one's really cool. When somebody makes a reservation, they go to your booking engine, they see that special, they have to share it with their Facebook feed in order to unlock it. So this is really cool for Comic-Con or anything that is kind of like a party, and when somebody makes a reservation, it's like, hey, I'm going to this. It helps your customers do your marketing for you, and that's just really, really smart. I'll also show you how to create local affiliates. Hotels don't do this. They have super affiliates. You have Priceline, you have Expedia, and you're fine with paying affiliate commissions. Why not have local affiliates? You don't have to pay big commissions to them. If it's a car rental agency or a local art gallery, they don't mind giving you their business. It's side-by-side marketing, and in turn, you can pay them back a small commission, or you could sell maybe a room type plus a voucher for their business. So that would be a win-win for both of you. I'll show you how to find the right people and how to qualify and how to get in touch with them. All right, so I'll show you how to create fun PR events that plays to your property strengths. So, we don't need to just sit back and wait for group business to come to us. We can create our own group. We can create our own events. And I'll show you exactly how to make sure those events have a packed house. Okay? And much, much more. And everything is really step by step. Hey, this is what you're going to be looking at. Click here, go there, do this, follow that. So you really just cannot get lost. So altogether, this system lets you create direct, measurable results unlike any other system I've ever seen. At the end of the month, you'll be able to see how much I got from Facebook, how much I got from Twitter, how much I got from all the different feeds that I've created through this system. You'll be able to give your affiliates a report and say, hey, thank you, you gave me 2 reservations. Here's the commission, or I sent you 2 guests by this side-by-side marketing. So it is measurable down to the penny. All right. And so when you have this in place, you won't just be enjoying gains over a 30-day period. Even though I'm guaranteeing that, just really stop and think about it. You'll be able to continue leveraging these marketing assets for bigger and better gains moving forward. So once you go through this system, and once you put these pieces in place, I show you then how you can multiply the force. Hey, these are the things that you need to focus on for the next 11 months to make sure that you're continuing to make these big gains time and time again. So altogether, that means, number one, you'll be a hero at work. Like I said, that's important during any time of economic downturn. Number two, you'll advance your career. You know, if there is an economic downturn and you are not somebody that's drumming up business, well, the dead wood gets cut. But if you're somebody that has shown management that you produced big results in a short period of time, you become an asset to them. They're not going to feel good about seeing you move up uh, to another hotel. They'd rather see you move up in their hotel. So it will help you advance your career. And sometimes more importantly, you'll be able to do all of your marketing for your hotel in as little as 5 hours a week. You know, once we get these systems in place for email marketing, for lead generation, for affiliates, for special promotions, social media marketing, once we get all the bricks and mortar in place, it's easy to leverage those things, right? Anytime you want to do something. So that helps you do your work faster, be more efficient, and it creates a really cool synergistic effect where you're doing something that creates bigger returns and you have more time to do things like this so you can create even bigger returns. And that's what I'm talking about here. You free up your time and you'll be able to take your hotel to the next level. So please order your copy today. 300% more direct bookings in 30 days. It's $49 for the first 50 orders. I'm moving it to $149 after that. When you order, I'll also give you a 1-year membership to the More Direct Booking group site. This is a $200 value. In this, you'll be able to talk with your peers. You'll be able to share ideas through our forums, through responding to blog posts, articles. We also have weekly webinars. We have monthly workshops where you actually, get down to the nuts and bolts, and we'll show you how to do this stuff. And I also have a companion series for this book. So I will actually walk you through the 30-day process that you need to take to increase your direct bookings. All good stuff. So please order today. You look at STR's data and you see that, 80 months, 31 months, this is Clinton era. Right now we're at 80 months of continuous RevPAR growth. This is the historical record for RevPAR growth. But, what goes up must come down. So if the economy did what it did in 2012, we see how vulnerable the hospitality industry is to a blow to consumer confidence. So if it does that, or in 2008, you don't want to be caught flat-footed. None of this, none of the economic hits are going to stop the OTAs from the quest to drive profits at your expense. I mean, think about it. Here's 2008, and nothing has slowed down for the OTAs. If anything, they've accelerated their growth of percentage of your bookings. And now that Google and TripAdvisor are in the mix, these are very, very powerful forces to compete against. That's why the system is so important. So, take this program for a 90-day test drive. If you don't get the results I'm promising, get a full refund. And I will even let you keep the book for the remaining 11 months of the year so that you can work the bugs out. That's how important I feel this is. And, if you don't have the time in your schedule right now, I get it. But get this book while it's still $49. You have 90 days to try it. And even if it's not going to work in your schedule in the first 3 months of the year, well then you still have the rest of the year to put it in place. So if you want to save your hotel during a downturn and drive your career forward, I honestly can't think of anything better than arming yourself with all the ammunition you need to win the direct booking war. What is there, really? I mean, you've had it easy for the past 6 years, though I know it's been a lot of work. But what is there that's going to take you to the next level if it's not direct bookings? I can't think of any. You tell me. So, order today. The OTAs are shooting at your business. It's very, very important that you shoot first. All right? This is Jeremiah from Hospitality Copywriting. Get in touch with me at hospitalitycopywriting.com and looking forward to talking with you there. Have a great day.